Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we have a lot to get done with Thaumcraft. Hopefully you guys are ready. Alright guys, so welcome back. A lot has been done since you guys have left. There is still some stuff I want to do to this building, but as you can see, I've finished the building for the most part. I still want to get some something here to kind of close this in to make it look like something is supporting it. But other than that, it does look quite nice, especially from the outside. I'm loving this from the outside. Yeah, it's not that bad. Kind of mixture between Botania and Thaumcraft stuff. So, and I think this is extra utilities. Yeah, and some of this project exploration. Oh, this is project exploration. Yeah, all of this stuff. But today we're going to be working towards automating, or semi-automating, I guess you could say. The crucible, and kind of doing some stuff like that. So if you look over here, and we get further through the research, we come to the automated alchemy. And we need two alchemical constructions, or alchemical construct. And we need two of those. And we need some aspects. As you can see, it's more than 25, so we're going to actually need more than that to produce this thing, I'm pretty sure. Now, these recipes are not the same recipes, but you also could use this, and it saves some stuff. So, each matrix increases the number of formulas by 2. So, that's what those do. We'll show you what that does here in a minute. But we can kind of go ahead and put these things together. I went ahead and made them. So, I spent all this time. Also, I have this guy. If you shift-click on this armor stand, I went ahead and made all the armor for this, or I guess you could say clothing. But I do look pretty snazzy in it, as you can see. But this is the basic stuff that I showed you last episode. You make it with the enchanted fabric, which is pretty much all mana infused string. That's all you need for all this, and then just aspects in your wand. But now I have 2 wands. I have the gold banded wand, which I had to research the gold caps for. And then to make this, you only need a few aspects, and you need to make the gold caps, which requires Gaia spirits. Now, I still have 4 more Gaia spirits, I think. Yeah. No, wait. I need 4 Gaia spirits. I think I got 8 Gaia spirits when I killed the Gaia Guardian. And I should have 4 left. I do have 4 left. Okay. Because today's episode, we are going to need that, because we are going to end up fighting the Gaia Guardian 2 by the end of this episode. So we're going to need that. But what you can do is place these right here. And click it with your wand, and bam! This thing turns into an alchemical construct. And now, this is sitting on top of the crucible. We can put items in here, and it'll show us what we're going to get back. So I do know that the Percantio, I can never pronounce it. But this right here, the magic aspect, we can put this jar here and pipe it in, and I'll show you what we're going to do here in a minute. Let's get some vibrant alloy. I'm going to show you what this does. So if I put vibrant here, it's going to tell me I need 12 of this aspect. So what I can do is I can break this jar, because right now it's all hooked up. I'm working on getting aspects as much as possible. I do know where a lot of magic aspect comes from, though. And then we can place this jar right here for right now. Now I'm going to need tubing. So Essentia tubes. I think I need more than one. I think. Oops. I need more than one. Give me that Essentia tube back. Okay, that wasn't good. What happened? Oh, I shift-clicked that with the wand. It's not placing. Okay. So, I just wasn't doing it right. I'm sure you guys are like, what are you doing, you goofball? So yeah, all I had to do was click it to accept the change. And then it started to work. So I can fill this the rest of the way in. And bam. Now I placed these matrix here. And as you can see, it added this section here. So I guess I can continue to do that. But yeah, it's done. So it's holding that. It did go through my jar here. but I can just pick it back up, and bam. So this makes it a lot easier. Some things are going to be really difficult to get, but what I should be able to do is have multiple jars hooked up to here for whatever this needs, and it should be able to pull what it needs, but I may have to change the sides. I may have to move this guy. Maybe I may have to access all 3 sides here. It all depends. I don't exactly know what it's going to want me to do. But I did do what the book said. So I did do that. I have been working on this. On the shards. So here's an entropy shard. If I put 32 in there, that'll get me 64 of one specific aspect in here. Right here. It'll give me 64 of these. Which is pretty nice because we do mine up a lot of them. I do have tons of them in this chest over here as well. Let me get back in my armor. But what I can do is, as you can see, I'm starting to work towards labeling these. The labels are really cheap, as you can see, and you get a bunch of them. So making the labels are really nice. You can just place the labels in the jars. Not only does it show you what it does, but when you're not wearing the goggles, like I'm not right now, it also practically doubles the speed that the Essentia travels into the tube. It increases the pressure, which makes it go into the tube faster when it has a label. So that is really helpful. So like this right here. Here's another Warden jar of Perdito. Right here will be another one. Right here I was voiding off these things. I really don't need to void them. So probably should take these. I need everything I can get. I don't even need to void these. Let me actually... There may be some other stuff. I may be able to empty them later. Or actually... There we go. I don't need the labels on them either. You can just void it like that. Yeah, I'll worry about those void jars later. And set up other jars over here for this. But, like I said, this should be built up. I need to actually get my goggles. Let's swap these. Now I can see what's in these guys. Before I couldn't. So it shows I have 32 here. It's because it's waiting for me to it's like waiting for this section. Where's it at? Waiting for this to drain. And so I need to get more of this out. Otherwise it's going to be wasting stuff, I'm pretty sure. So I can open this valve. And then open this valve. And it should drain it really fast. And it's going to continue to drain it. And this is going to go down. Or should start to go down anyways. There it goes. As you can see, it's starting to drain the excess. It's going to fill up this jar all the way. And I can actually put that on there and go faster. So yeah. That's what I've been doing. I've been working on that slowly along with the building. I haven't got too much done. But I really want to get this altar done. I've already made the arcane pedestals. I want to get the arcane thing up today, hopefully, if I can do that. And just make the thing. But first, we got to fight the Gaia Guardian 2. So let's go ahead and try and do that. We have Terra Seal. We do. Gaia Guardian. Or... I always do G-I-A, it's G-A-I. And we gotta make this special ingot. The Gaia Spirit ingot. Alright, so fun there. I think this is done. So I can close this off. Close this valve off. Open this valve and fill this back up. And I mean, it's kind of tedious at this point, but eventually we'll get some golems once we get this thing up. We'll get golems that'll do this all for us automatically. And it's pretty amazing once the golem gets going. So, that'll be fun. I think that's empty. Close that. Alright, open this one. Send it over here. So that should start sending it. There we go. Put a label on that. We should be good to go. We got some thaumium. I wonder if that completed any quests of ours. No, it didn't. So that wasn't something we need to make. We need to make magic tallow, which is something that's pretty interesting. But we'll worry about that later. Okay. So we've got that. By the way, these arcane pedestals, yeah, they require these. which requires that quadruple compressed cobblestone and, of course, the bloodstone. So just remember that. Let's close that back up and close this, and we're good to go. Okay, so now we're going to work towards fighting the Gaia Guardian, too. I think I'm going to get some apples and stuff. I'm going to get some good stuff to go fight him with. Kind of clear out my inventory a little bit. Actually, I want that in my bag. We'll put all this stuff in our bag here. Except for the things that we're going to need, like our sword. I got 2 new swords now. This says 14 melee damage. This says 20 melee damage and has the same. This thing's unbreaking. Hasn't even touched the durability. I've used it, so I don't know. We'll place all this stuff in here. We don't really need that on us. And then all of this can go in here. We don't need a mana tablet. We don't need bow and arrow because he doesn't work with that. And we don't need any of this stuff. For our glider, we can keep our quest book. No, we don't need our quest book. We don't need this. Okay. We do need some golden or diamond apples. Speaking of diamonds, look how many diamonds I have. Do you know why I have 4,000 diamonds? Because of these guys. These guys give you diamonds when they die. And so I caught them from the deep dark. And these suckers give you diamonds. How crazy is that? So yeah, I think I could see it whenever this. Yeah, they give you diamonds. So I have tons of diamonds. I'm not even worried about diamonds anymore. So that's awesome. I wish I would have known that before I would have made a farm. But we'll definitely get some diamonds. I do need them for mana diamonds and stuff like that. So we should be able to get some apples. Good. These apples are awesome. And I'll need as many as I can get. There we go. I'll also take some golden apples, why not? And I'll need some milk. I have a little bit of milk. I don't know how much milk we actually need, because I don't even think I used it in the last fight. I just kept hitting him over and over again, and he eventually died. It just took a while. But the main thing I need is to actually get hearts and health. So the meat, the Hydra meat is definitely good for keeping myself full. Now we could get regeneration. What uses regeneration? I think it's emeralds. We have emeralds. I don't have very many emeralds. I need to find out what drops emeralds. Is there a mob that drops emeralds? Doesn't look like it. Does not look like it. Maybe there is. I was under the wrong section. Desert Temple has them. I don't know. Some of the Divine RPG... I bet a Divine RPG mob actually drops these things. I just need to find which one does it. Maybe you guys know and can tell me. But I think we can get regeneration over here as well. In this thing. Did I get rid of my terror? I did. Did I put it in here? No. I need that Gaia Guardian ingot. That's how we're going to summon the tier 2. Where'd I put it? Uh-oh. I think it was called a... Where's it at? Gaia Spirit? Gaia Spirit? That's in my bag and I just overlooking it? Yes, I did. Okay. So we have that. Okay, so we're good. We're good, good, good. We're good. We're looking pretty good. I think this will be enough stuff. I am going to need my chest plate. That's something I'll have to grab. But let me take a look in here. Okay, so I want resistance, strength, speed. I want resistance. Oh, I can't get resistance because I have to tier this up. And regeneration gives you the full tier thing. Yeah, I'm not worried, but the haste, I can get speed. Oh, I get speed and regeneration? So I get speed. That's something that will be useful. Okay, perfect. I'll use that. I'm not afraid to use that at all. Sweet. Okay. So we have our apples. I probably need some hearts actually too. Don't know why I forgot about that. Some of these mini hearts. Don't these give you... that's not worth it. That's totally not worth it. But that's just in case. And then, I need my chest plate. And helmet. Uh-oh. There's my chest plate. And then I just need my last piece, which is my helmet. Sweet. And I'll take that. And that. There we go. Bam. Okay, we don't really need that because we do have this super jump. We do need to charge everything up. By the way, an Enderman placed this here. But we do have quite a few singularities stored up. And we can use them hopefully later. Alright, let's go ahead and charge this guy. Make sure everything's nice and charged up. And I think we're ready to fight him. I do. I think we are. I think we're ready to fight this guy. It's going to be rough, but we're going to get him. We are definitely going to get him. I do have swimming. Okay. So take a deep breath. Make sure we have our speed. Make sure that's all good. And we'll eat our apple. We'll start the battle by shift right clicking. Oh man. And here it goes, man. This is a battle of battles. Oh boy. I do have that, oh man, he's like constantly hitting you. He's constantly hitting you with that stuff. He does a lot of damage. To these hearts, anyways. I don't know if I'd best just to stand still. Oh, we're gonna get him. He's not really doing much to my actual hearts. Which is good. Most of the damage is being consumed by my armor. Come on, get close. Get close, you baby. We're like constantly taking damage. Constantly. There we go. Now we hit him. There we go. Oh, that was a mess up. Need another jeweled apple. There we go. Now we can get them. Those jeweled apples, man, they really help. Like, you get that resistance and stuff. This music is epic, man. He is a lot more difficult, definitely. With the knockback and stuff. But we're gonna get him. We're gonna get him for sure. We're already getting him pretty good. He tries to give me blindness, but it doesn't work. For very long, anyways. There we go. starting to regenerate my health. I'm trying to, anyways. Oh man, they're all on fire and catching me on fire. Actually, I need a heart. That'll take me back up to max health. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. He's getting pretty aggressive now. Ow, man. Alright, so the music's over. So should we have beat him by now? I don't know. Come on, come over here. Come near me. Oh, he's teleporting so much. Come on. We got this. We got this. Maybe not. I don't know. That is so annoying. The constant knockback. We're fixing to beat him. Bam! We beat him. We beat him. We defeated him. We're the boss. Okay, so we got that. Oh man, look at all the drops. Okay, so we got Rune of the Sloth. For that. How nice of that. How nice of him to give us the Rune of the Sloth. So nice. Okay, so we're able to make these things. I don't know why. So we got so much stuff. Okay, let's get rid of all of our effects. Let's read this. Craft with Terra Steel Helmet to add the following effect. Critical hit heals for a portion of its damage. It's not bad. So we got a bunch of mana steel, we got mana diamonds from defeating him. And we also have the dice. Now we need this dice. We would use it normally. If you're having trouble completing the quest, put the item in here and remove all its MBT data. Okay. This is what we're going to have to use to make something soon. Okay, so here's an Elementium sword. This, I don't know what this does. It one-hits mobs. With 7 damage? I think that was dropped by him. Oh, we get 16 Gaia spirits for beating this guy. Well, that's better. It's better than 8. It's double. But I mean, it takes 4 to spawn them. Versus 1 Terra Steel. Okay. So wow, now that that's over, it should be a little bit easier for us to make this thing. Okay. So let's take a look. The main thing that was preventing us from making the runic matrix was this Dice of Fate. Now, we need balanced shards, and we're going to make those here in a minute with their aspects. Like I said, we need each one of these aspects to make a balanced shard. And as you can see, it just doesn't, it depends on which one you're making, which one it requires. So, like I said, we have all these shards up here. I don't think we have any balance shards just like right off the bat. We do have some stuff. So let's go ahead and get rid of almost all of this stuff. And we should be good. I think we don't, yeah, we don't need anything but this guy. And we got another music disc. And bam. Okay. So now that all that's back, we're going to need 4 mana pools full of stuff as well. So that's something to also keep in mind. We need Ordo. So let's go ahead and do 30, 32, 32, 32. I think these are the ones I haven't done. I haven't done the water. I've done air. That's the only one I haven't done, I think. So I've done fire. I've got igneous. we should be able to see. So we have air, we have terra, we have igneous, and we have perdito. Now we need this from the water shard. So there we go. So that should give us 3 as well. And I haven't actually scanned this one for some reason. So I should be able to scan it and get some aspects. There we go. They're all the same on these, so we need to get our goggles on though. Let's get our goggles on. There we go. Now we can see what's going on. So what I'm going to do on this one, get our jar labels. And we'll label this jar. So as we open this valve, we open this valve. And there we go. Now we have that jar. It's going to be full. By the way, this makes tons of noise. Just in case you didn't notice. That's going to take a little bit to fill up. I think that's the only one that's left. So let's make sure we have everything. I think Ordo is the only other one we don't have. Yeah, I think so, because we have Terra. So I can get rid of the Terra, because we don't actually need that right now. Alright, so I think I got this mostly figured out. So I had to make some more of these pipes and stuff. But I do have the Ascension tube set up. I did remove these guys. So I did remove those. I don't need them right now, I guess. I really need this. So I don't know why I have that. But this does spit it right out at you. I could put a hungry chest or something down here. I'm not really concerned about that at the moment. But what I did was I just put valves. I don't even think you have to use valves, to be honest. You can have these all separate. You don't have to use valves, though. Valves, you can shut them off, I guess, if need be. And that'd be fine. But down here we have all the jars hooked up like this. So if you want to kind of picture how this is and kind of do this is set up like this, then you can do it. Because this is really that simple. I can turn this on, and as you can see, it's going to fill up super fast. It's waiting for Perdito. There it goes, and there it goes. Bam. And it spit it out for me. Bam. So we're getting our balance shards that way. So they're pretty easy to get our balance shards now. As long as we have the 2 Essentia, we can make balance shards. So not bad at all. I think the top, we can put one of those things to make it double on it. I don't know why Terra was just leaking out of that pipe. Don't know, but it was. There's really nothing here. We can actually close this valve. This is in case there's more than 5 aspects. We can hook up 6 aspects. I think we can hook up even more, because this top, I think, is also a place for another aspect. So we can have 7 aspects, I think, at once. I guess? I don't know. But here, we have our balance shards. So as you can see, these are used in the creation of this, which we've already made. Okay. That's not an issue. Let's move over. This one. Okay, so here's the big recipe. So we have more of the balance shards. It's just these were hard to make earlier before this. So we have our Dice of Fate, and down here it does tell us that this requires full mana pools. 4 full mana pools. And then we need an Enderium block. So I think I have the Enderium. I do. I have enough for at least 1 block. We have 4 of those. We need the stone. There we go. Don't know how much of that we actually need, to be honest. 4, just 4 of those. And then our dice. Okay, so that won't be that hard to remember. But I don't think I can set... Let me try and think about what I'm going to do here, because I don't think sparks work with this guy. It might, but I don't remember it working. Wow, all my mana pools are looking funky. What is going on? Where'd my mana pools go? Can't be just because it's keeping up with this. There's no way. Because this shouldn't be requiring that much power to stay open. So I need to shut that thing off. I've been playing too long to do that. Alright, let's get this jumping. I put this here thinking it would stop the Enderman from doing this, but it's not. They're still taking it. Can't stand that. Okay, so let's put this on here. This on here. And I need to get all these guys filled up and ready to go. I think I have enough for 4. It's so weird. These are all spread out funky. I need this. Going to this. This going to this. This needs to be being filled up, and so does this. Okay. So these are all pointing in the right direction. We need these pointing here. And like that. And this like this. All of these guys pointing. And I just have to wait for my mana pools to fill up. And we should be good. Alright, so I have just about everything ready. Now the only thing I want to do is I want everything to be placed and facing this guy. I want this to be facing this, all these to be facing this. Anything that can face this altar, I want facing the altar. That won't work. We can put that towards these spreaders, I guess. Just pump as much as we can to as much as we can. If these will reach, let them reach. Will that reach? No, it won't. It'll just go there. Okay, so that's fine. We just have these going here. I don't think these will reach either. But these will fill those other pools. Sweet. These should reach, though. Yeah, they'll reach. So we'll just point everything in this direction, because we're going to need as much firepower as possible. This is going to take 4 mana pools full to craft. So it's going to take a while. So let's go ahead and get this started. Bam. And they said to put this in your crafting table just to relinquish any MBT data. And that should work. 1, 2, 3, 4. And bam, it's going to start working. So this is going to take a long time, really. It's just waiting for this guy. So we have to, you just now finally see a little sliver there. That's meaning it's working a little bit. But really not much is coming of this. So this is going to take a little bit of time for this to work. This is gonna use as much as possible, but 4 mana pools full. Sweet. Okay. So moment of truth. Toss this bad boy on here. And bam, we have a runic matrix. Oh boy. Let me turn this off because I need to fix that all back. But we have everything to, I think, make the rest of the stuff that we need. I do need to make another arcane pedestal, now that I look at it, because I needed another arcane pedestal for the center. So arcane pedestal. Oh man, I'm so excited to put this together. This animation is literally the best. Alright, let's get one more here. Like this. And put this here, put that there. Break it. Alright, and hopefully we have enough stuff because my wand was fully charged. There we go. And click it in the middle and it should work. Oh boy. Look at that. Isn't she a beauty? That's what I'm talking about. That, you know, that's probably my favorite animation in this entire mod pack. Out of all the mods that's in this pack, I love Thaumcraft. I am still a sucker for Thaumcraft. I don't know. This is a glorious looking thing. And now we just need pedestals wrapped around. That's why I have these things set up. So we'll do those later. I'm not really worried about this right yet. But we do have the runic matrix set up. And it is here. And it will suck Essentia out of these tubes and everything. Man, I'm excited. I'm excited. We're getting somewhere. Man, we got the runic matrix up today. How awesome is that? And then setting up the pedestals, I'm pretty sure that I will set them up like this. and even them out. I do need another one though. And then in between that, we can put like skeleton skulls, zombies, all these kind of skulls and stuff. We can put here, kind of even everything out. Make them look kind of pretty, I guess. This is to kind of reduce the negative effects of stuff. So this may or may not work very well. It all depends. It really does. We could also use crystal clusters. Oops. And that should reduce the effects as well. So crystal clusters, mixed crystal clusters would probably work the best. We can do 8 of them. And that should help out a lot as well. We could put like here. Put 8 of these things around this. And you know, this will help with stuff. It'll help with the negative effects of doing these rituals here. So, well, if you guys enjoy this episode, please remember to click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and also give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome, and as always, thanks for watching.